screaming out our name. It's a blowout, it's a hurricane, it's over before you know it. While you're shaking, we're a dynasty in the making. We're the royalty, now we're breaking down the enemy. Move over, super soldiers. Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights for the glory. For the glory. We celebrate.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. I am Richard Hurst, and always joining me is going to be Miss Amanda. Miss Amanda is actually down seeing if Mr. Light would like, Mr. Stephen Light would like to join us in the booth. But as of right now, it's just going to be me until she returns. But tonight we are here with the Old Glory Truck Series. And guess what? We are at Bristol, baby. 150 laps of short track racing. And it is all sponsored by James Mandarood Racing, which he is on Facebook Live right now. So if you want live driver action, that is going to be at James Mandarood Racing on Facebook. And right now, it looks like he is in the qualifying session, trying to put out a blazing fast lap. So we'll see where he turns up as they are qualifying right now. But until we get to the qualifying, let's go over our points coming into this race. And it looks like a number one position is going to belong to Mr. Cody Brown. Nathan Lafayette is going to be in second. Marshall Johnson is going to be in third. Billy Davidson is going to be sitting fourth. Fifth is going to be along to Christopher Alkire. Zachary Stevens is working his way up into the sixth positions, up four positions from the last race. Mark Kincaid is going to be sitting in seventh. Jack Nudemacher is going to be sitting in eighth. Jared Stone in ninth. Curtis Ecker is going to be breaking the top 10. He's going to be down one position, but he does have a chance here tonight to pick up a couple positions before the night is over. Ray Courtney is going to be in the 11th spot. Robert Gray is going to be 12th. Joel Munchel is going to be sitting 13th. 14th is going to be Chase Greer. 15th is going to be Mr. Stephen Light. Lucas Reed is going to be 16th. 17th is going to be Zachary Margison. Damon Nagel is going to be 18th. Sean Anderson is going to be 19th. Cody B. Johnson is going to be 20th. Ryan Von Henschel is going to be 21st. Austin Harris is going to be 22nd. Jeremy Scherer is going to be 23rd. Cliff Mullen is going to be 24th. 25th is going to be Willie Everingham. James Mandarood is going to come in at 26th. Dakota Long going to be sitting at 27. Kyle Chafin is going to be 28th. 29th is going to be Jeffrey Rudick. Lyle Mitchell is going to bring it home, be bringing in the 30th position. Christopher Smith in the Ford truck, he's going to be 31st. Corey Deal, 32nd. Dylan Hervaden is going to be 33rd. And Christopher Isaac, 34th. And Jacob Prince is going to be 35th. Now, all the ones that are locked in, that are highlighted in blue, is everybody locked into the playoffs. Everybody that's in green are people that are eligible for the playoffs, and all the others are going to be ineligible due to start requirements. But while these gentlemen are finishing up their qualifying, let's stand up, remove our hats, place our hands over our hearts, and let's get ready for that beautiful national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming.
All right, and we are back, and it looks like qualifying has ended, and we are getting ready to load up into the race. And it looks like Stephen Light is going to be taking the pole. Chase Greer going to be sitting in second. Zachary Stevens is going to be sitting third. Joe Munchel is going to be sitting fourth. Jared Stone is going to be sitting in fifth. Marshall Johnson is going to be starting in the sixth position. Mark Kincaid is going to be starting in seventh. David Nagel is going to be starting eighth. James Manderwood is going to be starting in ninth. And 10th is going to be Mr. Curtis Ecker. Amanda?
Starting in 11th is going to be Cody Brown, and 12th is going to be Nathan Lafayette. 13th is going to be Austin Harris. Starting in 14th is going to be Mr. Jack Newmacher, followed by Billy Davidson. And starting in 15th, Christopher Alkire is going to start in 16th. 17th is going to be Lyle Mitchell, and 18th is going to be Christopher Nice.
And I believe Christopher Nice is a newcomer to the Old Glory Truck Series, so I haven't seen him race yet, unless he was here last week. I think I was racing.
No, I don't believe that he was in the race last week.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Truck Series there, Mr. Nice. And that's 777. All right, it looks like they are getting ready to go green as that pace truck is going to take 2 laps around. But it looks like that 97 is going to be out there on the track, and that is Mr. Stephen Light. Chase Greer is going to be sitting on his outside in that Dunk. America runs on Duncan. There it is. There's my favorite truck. And that is going to be the number 40. Joe Munchel is going to be starting on the outside in row number 2. There is Zach Stevens in that Daytona Hydro Dip at number 47. Nice looking truck. And Jared Stone going to be sitting right back there in 5th. And there is the 33 of Marshall Johnson. Once again, thank you to our race sponsor, Mr. James Manderwood over at Manderwood Racing. If you want a live view of this race, a live view of his driver view, go check him out at James Manderwood Racing on Facebook. He'll definitely love to have you. And check him out during the days. He does race a lot during the day. I join him when I can, when I'm off work. Puts on a pretty good show in those ranked lobbies. All right, we're going to put the track map up as we are getting ready to go green. That pace truck is off, and that number 97 is going to bring us to the green flag, and there it is. Green flag is out, and he got a really good jump on that bottom side, and it looks like the 40 is going to try to keep up on that high side, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. Now, the high side off of turn number 2 and off turn number 4, you can get a very good run off the corner if you can set that truck right. As you can see, the 97 has already drifted up to that high side to get that better runoff, and the 40 is following suit. Zach Stevens trying to make his way up into the second position. Not going to be able to do it this time. Looks like the 69 has got a little bit of a battle of his own, but that did fade out very quick as the 66 was looking to the inside but wasn't able to get there. The 54, he makes contact with the 54, and he's going to take him out. And that is going to bring out a first caution. Marshall Johnson was a victim of that crash, and there is the caution. So let's go back and take a look at what happened. Amanda, what did you see in that?
I was watching the same thing that you were watching from almost, I guess, a helicopter view. I'm not even sure what view this is because SDK changed up on us. We're not on Twitch.
We're not on Twitch?
We're not live on Twitch.
Interesting. Oop, wrong one. Well, this is your time to shine. Go ahead and go live on Twitch.
All right, give me just a moment. Actually, let me open this.
All right, it looks like the 66 did get a little bit tight coming out the corner, and it looks like Mark Kincaid was right there. 33 got put on spin cycle. 00 got a piece of that, and the 99 and the 22 definitely got a piece of that. Looks like the 7 was able to skate by on that high side. So Well, this is a moment of truth if Amanda is going to kick me off or not. She is going to go live on the Twitch side. Very sorry about that. I know I had it clicked on, but we'll see what happens.
It's all right. You know what? We are just gonna go straight with iRacing as long as I don't have a microphone on here. What is happening?
Oh, don't. Oh, you know what? I had to change you. Uh,
Oh, okay.
but it shouldn't. It should not affect me with you being already, or with me already being live. So it shouldn't affect me.
No, you should be fine. I, however, am going to be finding out very shortly what is going to happen. I have sound. You have sound. Perfect. Perfect.
Captain America. Captain America says, "Sweet baby Jesus, I'm here for the Girl Scout cookies."
I love Girl Scout cookies. Please tell me you brought Thin Mint.
All right, we got some Greer fans out there. We got Mark Stevens out there. He is rooting for that Daytona Hydro Dip at number 47 of Zach Stevens. And there is, let's see, Caitlin Greer cheering on that number 40 Dunkin' Donuts truck. I am definitely pulling for that. I run off of Dunkin', so he's definitely one of my favorite trucks on the track. Another one of my favorites is going to be Mr. Curtis Acker in that number 19 and Mr. James Mandarood. That is our sponsor of the race. Actually, sponsor of the league. We've got to thank him for coming aboard on with the Old Glory Truck Series.
Absolutely. I am going to mute myself for just a moment, and then hopefully I will be live.
All right. Well, it looks like the pace truck lights are out, and we're getting ready to go back green. It looks like as some had to take a fast repair, but tonight's race is going to be 150 laps with 50% fuel, 4 sets of tires, and 3 white checkers if we need them, and we're going to have one of those fast repairs. Well, it looks like the 66.
Green.
Well, we are back under green, and I believe the 66 probably started at the back due to he was the cause of that incident. But Stephen Light did get a good jump off on the restart, and looks like he left Chase Greer in the dust. And the 69 to Joe Munchell. Joel Munchell. He is looking to overtake that 40. But can he get there coming out of turn number 2, coming into turn number 3 and number 4? They're pretty much nose to tail. That 47 of Zach Stevens, he went down 1 position. But it looks like James Mandarood is looking to make up some spots here. He is already up 4 positions from where he started, and he is looking to take over that 4th position if he can make it around Zach Stevens. A little bit of battle between the 66 and the 86. Looks like the 86 has a good little run. Oh, the 66 kills the run coming down the backstretch, and now they're coming into turn number 3. Can he get another good run? Is he going to do the crossover? No, he's just going to stick right behind the 66, and what a battle that is. And let's put the ticker up. We are already at lap 13 of 150. 13 viewers out there on the YouTube and Facebook side, I do believe. I appreciate y'all stopping by and spending your Tuesday evening with us. And it looks like the 86 is going to get cut off again by that Jack Daniels number 86. Now, Jarrett Stone, you can only block for so long before somebody uses a bumper and just pretty much moves you. And here he goes. Here, 86 has a run. Not going to be able to get there this time. That is one of the most exciting battles on the track right now. The 66 is going to look down low on the 5. Not going to be able to get there. Crossing over the start-finish line. The 5 is giving Zach Stevens all he can. And here they come down the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. These trucks are pretty much evenly matched with that 66 right there looking to the inside. Not going to be able to get there. And the yellow flag is going to be out once again. So let's go back and take a look at what happened. It looks like the 22 was going to be involved. Let's go find the 22. There he is. Oh, the 99 and the 43 may have got together. Let's just pause that for a second and go back to Christopher Alkire.
All right, if you get kicked off, I'm sorry.
So far we're still good. We are good. It's good.
All right.
All right,
So
99. We just went under another caution. 99 and 43 did get together, and the 43 was actually didn't get too much damage on that, but the 99 got a lot of right front damage, and he pretty much went spinning down on the apron. Jack Nudemacher, he had nowhere to go. He tried to get that truck slowed down. Does make a little bit of contact, but the thing is, you don't have to have a pretty truck to have a fast truck here at Bristol.
this is true, and I'm looking at some rear end damage on Jack's truck. So somebody lit into him real good. Poor Jack. All right, folks. I apologize for all of the technical stuff, but we've got two different streams happening at one time.
Well, that's all right.
So,
We got it. We got our. You know, the funny thing is, I'm getting your Twitch. Because you're live, I'm still getting your Twitch feed. Because Brianna just said it's working now.
because I just went live, that's why it's working now.
All right, so you got all your graphics loaded. Make sure you have the correct graphics loaded for Old Glory, not SSRL.
You know.
Yep.
Actually-
Gotcha.
Oh, are you talking about last night's league?
No. No, last time that you broadcasted, you had SSRL up there. And what was it? Apex Energy
Oh.
on
might
your
have
towers
to.
and stuff.
I know I have trucks on there. I have that going for me. No, I have trucks on that.
All right. Well, good deal, good deal. Well, we are under our second caution here at lap 21. No change in the top five. You still got the same top five, and that's going to be Mr. Stephen Light going to be up front. Chase Greer going to be sitting in second, and Joel Munchell going to be still sitting in third. Fourth is going to be Zach Stevens. James Amanda Rood, he is going to be sitting in fifth. Jared Stone's still going to be riding around in sixth, and you got Damon Nagel right there in seventh. Cody Brown right there in eighth. Curtis Ecker, he's going to be up one spot and sitting in ninth, and Lyle Mitchell up 7 spots. He is actually the biggest mover right now. He does not have a pretty truck at all. I think he's Ross Chastaining that. I think he's taking the fast way around, but because it looks like the right side of that truck has a lot of damage. But we are going to get ready to go back.
Ooh, the number 5, who is that? James Mandarood is playing peekaboo back there.
It's all right. All right, we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Let's put it on full screen so you can see all these tracks and trucks, and here they go. The 97 got a really good jump. He's going to immediately go to that high lane with the 40 on the outside. Zach Stevens has a battle from the 69, and looks like Christopher Alcar is going to be in trouble. So that's going to bring out the caution once again. So let's go take a look at what happened to Christopher Alcar.
Let's go back and take a look. Brianna said, "Where is everyone?" All right, let's see what happened.
I'm riding with Chris right now. And him and Mark Kincaid get together. We're going to rewind that just a little bit. And I believe Mark Kincaid may have... No, Christopher Alcar actually drifted up just a little bit and got into the 54. Everybody got around him, so that truck is going to be able to make another lap or so. May go in and take that fast repair. But not a great day for Christopher Alcar. He is already showing a lap down.
Yeah, you can see where he drifted up a little bit, and Mark Kincaid had come down just slightly, but not enough to really make a difference.
All right, looks like pit road is going to be busy. It looks like Mark Kincaid, he's going to dive into the pits and get some repairs done. It looks like the 22 of Jack Nudemacher, he's going to be going down in the pits. Marshall Johnson going to be in the pits, and Cody Brown going into his pits. Now, they are using full pits here, so there's no telling where they will be pitting at, the front or the back stretch. It looks like Cody Brown's going to be on the front stretch. Oh, I'm sorry, they have to use the full pits, so that means they're going to have to enter on the back and drive all the way around to the front. Leaders decided to stay out. And it looks like James Vanderrood, he is falling a position, and Lyle is now up 8 positions from where he started. Curtis Ecker is sitting there in the 8th spot. He is up 2 positions, and who else we got moving up in the top 10? That's going to be Mr. Billy Davison. Everything working okay for you?
Yes.
All right. You got your ticker up, got your tower, you got all that stuff working? All right.
With the correct logo.
Oh, with the correct logos. Awesome.
I know, right? I'm so proud of me. And I didn't even do anything. I didn't change it from the last time that I was on here with it.
Well, we got 15 viewers, I believe, combined between the Twitch, the Facebook, and the YouTube. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you joining in. Definitely hit that like and follow button so you know when we go live. We have quite a few racing series that we broadcast. We got 4 Wide, that's on Sunday nights. We got Old Glory, that's on Tuesday and Wednesdays. And we have NOMA, National Online Motorsports Association, that is on Mondays, and along with Slow Old Guys, which Miss Amanda is going to be taking over next week. That's also going to be on Mondays. But we are back under green flag racing, and that 97 is shot out of there like a rocket, and he is going to take the bottom lane this time and drift up the track and try to create a little bit of distance between him and Chase Greer. Chase Greer is still doing a good job of holding on to that second position. He has Joel Munchel right there behind him in third. He's looking in that middle lane as Chase Greer is riding that high lane. The high lane still gets a little bit better run off the corners, and as you can see, he created a little bit of distance, but it looks like that 69 is a little bit better off of 3 and 4 than the 40. We'll go back through the field just a little bit, and we got Jared Stone. He is going to be losing a lot of positions. It looks like he has got Lyle Mitchell right there in the 7th position, and he has got his hands full of that 66. Looks like Curtis Ecker has fallen back to the 9th position, but that's okay. He's watching these two battle it out, and they are going to wear out their tires. Oh, and the 66 cuts off the 19. The 19 is going to be forced to go down low, and the 66 is going to have to run off the corners, but the 19 holds strong, and he still has a fender on that 66. Still working that low lane for the 19. 19 going to have to have a little bit of a run off of turn number 2, but the high line did prevail in that one. Looks like Lyle Mitchell, he is riding that high lane, and he is having a little bit of trouble trying to keep that truck out the wall, but he's doing a really good job. Here comes Cody Brown looking to the outside of the 19. 19 going to cut off the 17, and he's going to keep that 17 right there in the 10th position. Curtis not wanting to go down to the 10th spot as of right now. He has got a taste of the top 10, and he's going to do whatever he can to keep it. Lyle Mitchell still got his hands full with Jared Stone. Jared Stone doing a really good job coming through the corners and holding that bottom lane, but we've seen this before. How long will his tires hold out on that bottom lane? The bottom lane will eat him up, but we're going to go over to Amanda and see what she is looking at.
I am actually on the same little battle that you are talking about right now, Richard Lyle Mitchell and Jared Stone. I'm just going back and forth. And I don't know if you saw during practice and qualifying tonight, Lyle Mitchell actually flipped his car up into the stand.
That's pretty awesome. Over to catch fence, into the stands.
Over the fence, into the stands.
Well, Cody Brown wants a piece of the action as he is working his way around, trying to work his way around Jared Stone. He's not going to give that 66 a chance to get it between him and Lyle Mitchell. So he is going to ride that high line. 19 is going to try to follow suit of the 01 and the 17. The 17 all over the back bumper of that 01. How long can that 01 hold out on that position before he either moves out the way or gets moved? We shall see. But that 17 is looking a little bit faster than that 01. Oh, the 17 is going to be in the wall. That's going to slow him down. And there is Curtis Ecker. He's going to be right there to try to take over that position with that mistake from the 17. Let me go up front while that sizzles out. And it looks like let me get off that. Let's go to the gap, and it looks like Stephen Light, he has worked his way out to 1.8 seconds away from that number 40 of Chase Greer. Chase Greer still has Joe. Oh, and the caution is out, and looks like Lyle Mitchell. Ooh.
Go back and take a look and see what happened there.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Maybe he was trying to fly again.
All right, there we see him, on that top side. Right in the middle lane. And it must be coming out of the corner because he looks pretty clear right there. And there you see Curtis Ecker. He is going to be riding that bottom lane, trying to keep that bottom, give the 01 enough room. And yes, there he goes. He just smacks the wall, and right to the inside wall he is going to go. And almost, he pretty much pancaked the left side of his truck. So that's going to bring out the yellow flag.
We have more crashes happening.
I think that, well, no. That might be just them going into the pits because they have to enter on the backside. So they are in the pits. That's probably just it saying, hey, they're off the track, and it's showing they crashed. But they really didn't.
Yeah, I noticed it started doing that last week. I was so confused at first.
'47 loves Cody Rhodes. Captain America.
Brianna said she picks the Taz truck.
The Taz truck. That is going to be Joe Munchell. Oh, Mr. J. Munch. Now, the good thing with these cautions is as long as these guys that are a lap down don't get involved, they will get their laps back. Looks like Christopher Alkire, he is 2 laps down. He might get a lap back or so. Harris is in the pits, and it looks like Christopher Nice, he is already out of the race. James Mandarud, he is going to be riding in the 13th position on this restart.
Brianna said that the Dunkin' Donuts truck is just asking for you to pick it.
Oh, I've already picked it. She's way behind. See, you should have tuned into YouTube. You would have known.
Some people prefer switch.
Well,
Some
one
people prefer switch.
one person that did not pit, that is going to be Cody Brown. He is going to be up 10 positions from where he started this race. Now he went into the pits earlier. Now he's going to stay out here at lap 47. We're going to probably go green at lap 48. So we're almost a third of the way there. And so far, it hasn't been a bad race. We've had a few green flag laps. Let's see how this 17 can do on a little bit older tires.
Oh, apparently, Chris Nice is doing race control tonight with Chris Isaacs.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't see him. All right, Captain America says, how many laps would a truck go down if green flag stops were to happen? Asking for a tribal chief. Well, if green flags were to happen, a green flag pit stops were to happen, they can go up to 3 to 4 laps down, depending on how well they can get on pit road. But the green flag is out, and it looks like Cody Brown did a really good job on that restart. But the 97 having those fresher tires, he is already going to make his way around on the bottom side with those fresh tires. How long can the 17 hold on with those older tires? It looks like Joe Munchell has a little bit of rear end damage, but here comes that number 47. He is going to be looking all over the back bumper of that 69. Looks like the 69 got a better interest on turn number 2. Coming into turn number 3 and 4, it looks like the 47 is just a little bit better, as the 69 is going to have the 17 on the outside, and that's going to allow Zach Stevens to close up that gap because these two are battling it out. Here comes the 47. He's going to look to the inside of the 17 coming into turn number 3 and 4. Is he going to be able to clear the 17? No. It looks like the 17 got a better run off of turn number 4 than the 47, but the 47 is going to fight right back on the bottom coming out of turn number 2. Still side by side for those positions. Look at Curtis Ecker. He is going to be breaking the top 5. He is going to be looking to take a position away from the 17, and they still are battling it out. 17 is going to be up there close to the wall. The 19 is going to pull right up to door, coming down the backstretch into turn number 3, and it looks like the 19 might be able to clear that 17 as they come out of turn number 4. Nope, I stand corrected. That 17 just shot off of turn for number 4 like a rocket, and they are still battling it out. 19 maybe has, nope, he's not going to be cleared this time. Coming in turn number 1. Wow. 19 just finally cleared, and here comes Jarrett Stone. He is going to try to take a position away from the 17. Not going to be able to get there this time, but Amanda, I'll let you call what you see.
You know, I switched over to where you were, but previously I had been watching Chase Greer and Lyle Mitchell battle it out. It looks like Chase Greer was able to move up to that 10th place position, pushing Lyle back into the 11th position. But James Manderud is quickly moving in on Lyle. Looks like he might try to use that outside line, maybe the inside line. Not sure. But he's definitely looking to make his way around Lyle here shortly.
I just saw that comment. Oh my God, Richard, breathe. Robert,
Is that the comment you saw? Because I just saw that you're practicing to be an auctioneer.
Oh, I saw the breathe one.
Richard is practicing to be an auctioneer.
Sold to the 97.
Well, since we're going with drink cars tonight, Lyle is rocking a Monster energy truck. So that's going to be my pick for the night.
Oh, so you're taking the Monster truck. Well, the funny thing is I'm drinking a Monster, but I'm not taking the Monster truck. I am still going to take, well, I'm drinking a Monster, but it is a coffee flavor. So therefore, that goes right along with my pick of Chase Greer, which is working his way into the 8th position, trying to work his way around Cody Brown. Now, Cody Brown, I believe, is just sitting out here saving tires. He saw how many cautions that we are having, and he was figuring that we would have another caution here very shortly, but that has not happened yet. So he may be thinking that may have been a mistake. Nathan Lafayette just went a lap down, so he is going to be scored 1 lap down. Let's see here. Christopher Alkire, he is maybe in jeopardy of going another lap down. He's got Jack Nudemacher. He is going to be the first car on the last car on the lead lap, and he is got the 99 in between him and the leader. So the leader is coming very quick, very fast, and in a hurry. Stephen Light very fast here, and there you see the 99 and the leader. So just a matter of time before the 99 lets him by, and there he goes. Takes the high line. Stephen Light takes the low line, and he is free and clear to catch the 22. So no more cars in between him and the 22. 22 has his hands full of the 43. There they are fighting side by side. 22 has a little bit of damage on the right rear of his truck. Maybe messing with the handling of that truck, but here he comes, Stephen Light, looking to the inside of the 43. Oh, he's got 2 lap-down trucks. Well, he's got a lead lap truck and a lap-down truck holding him up, and now he's going to go to the outside of the 22, and he is going to put Jack Nudemacher at 1 lap down. He is going to be the first truck 1 lap down. So if a caution comes out, he will get the lucky dog if the caution flies. Oh, look at that. Zach Stevens. Zach Stevens is working on the 69, trying to get around him, but he's got a lap traffic to deal with also. 69 going to try to get around Jack Nudemacher. Jack Nudemacher takes it down to the low lane. He is going to let them by. Zach Stevens has a heck of a run coming into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Crossing the start-finish line to 69, had a better run off of turn number 4, but that is a great battle in itself. And you know what? Let's go to the cockpit cam of Zachary Stevens. Here he is. This is what he sees. Riding that low line. Going to try to get to that Taz truck. 69 on the outside. Not going to be able to get there this time, but Zach Stevens is working that bottom lane like it's the last lap. Ooh, maybe a little bit of contact, but no harm, no foul. This is Bristol, where rubbing is racing. I really do. I like Bristol. Bristol is one of my favorite tracks to commentate, as there is always a lot of action on the track.
Oh yeah.
No matter if it's a lap down car or lead lap cars, there is always something to look forward to. Like this little battle that's about to heat up between Damon Nagel and the 40 of Chase Greer. Chase Greer working his way back up. He was up in the top 2 or the top 3, but now he has fallen back all the way after pit stops. He has fallen all the way back to the 7th position. Now working on the lap truck of the 99. That is going to be Austin Harris. Austin Harris is going to let him ride on by. He knows the 40 is faster, so he's going to go to the high line. Looks like Damon Nagel, he was trying to catch up, but he lost a lot of ground. Don't know if he hit the wall just a little bit, but we'll go to that right front and see how that right front is looking. And it actually is looking pretty darn clean, but the right rear is looking pretty scraped up. So he does have a little bit of damage, but that 97, he is clean all the way around. 14 viewers out there between all the streams. We appreciate y'all stopping by. What's that?
69 went sideways for a second.
Yeah.
Right. He just went sideways. We're gonna go back and look.
Ooh, he's got front end damage too.
We're gonna go back and take a look. You know what? SDK is not being nice.
Marshall Johnson looking to capitalize from that mistake from the 69, and he is looking to the inside. He's got Chase Greer right there in his rear view mirror also. So this is a battle for the 5th position, and who's gonna take it? It's just a matter of which lap it's gonna be as they coming around into out of turn number 4. It looks like the 33 is going to be able to make it by. Look at Curtis Ecker. He is up into the top 4. Good job by that number 19 SBGN truck. He is running our logo. Brianna said 69 saved it, but it looks like the 47 got into him. Well, it is Bristol.
A lot of left-hand turns.
Yes. Well, James Manderud, he is falling down a lap. He is going to be 1 lap down. He has got to catch the 86 to beat the first car, scored 1 lap down. And the way this race is looking, a lot of green flag laps. There might be a lot of cars 1 lap down if it goes green for the rest of the race. But so far, it is a really good race with Mark Kincaid. He is, oh my goodness, he is right there in front of the leader there. You see Stephen Light right there behind him, so he is going to be the next car to go 1 lap down. So James Manderud has a lot of work to do to get around James Nagel and then catch Mark Kincaid to get his lap back. Billy Davidson is going to be the last car on the lead lap if Stephen Light can make it to Mark Kincaid in time. And it looks like he is going to be able to get to the back bumper, but he's got the 99 right there on his outside. Oh, Mark Kincaid is going to smack the, he's going to brush the wall right there in front of the leader. 99 going to take it down low, and Mark Kincaid giving it all he has to stay on that lead lap. But the 97, he is going to be looking down low and be able to take that position. Mark Kincaid just going to go up the track and get out of the leader's way. He doesn't want to hold the leader up as he is flying around the track. Looks like Damon Nagel is brushing the wall as the 66 is making his way around the 86. Zach Stevens, he has a little bit of lap traffic ahead of him to catch that 66. He's got James Manderud in that number 5 right there in the 11th position right ahead of him. So he's got to catch that 5 and get around this 86 and the 22 to catch that 66. 66 has been showing a lot of speed, here at Bristol. Captain America says Zach actually likes 69. He told me. Well, hope we're talking. Yeah, I think does Joel run in 4 wide? I can't remember. There's so many trucks we deal with, or drivers that we see in each series. It's hard to keep up which series they run with, but I have seen them in the same chats together, and usually I will have the driver cams up, but I was not able to get those screens adjusted the way I needed them to, or I would be sharing a lot of the driver screens. We ran 6 screens the night before, and it actually turned out very well in the 4 wide series.
Doing your giant screen.
Yes, you need to get one. Sexy. Miles Stevens says, LOL. Tell you or show you? Jesse Singleton out there in the chat. Appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Well, let's put it on exciting and see where SDK takes us. If I can find that button. I forgot where that button is.
Bottom left on cameras.
That's where it is.
You're welcome.
Well, Joel Muncho, he is looking to go a lap down. He is going to be now. There's only 6 cars on the lead lap. Next one to go a lap down is going to be Curtis Acker. Curtis Acker is right there in front of that 69. Now, the 97 rubs the wall just a little bit. Does not slow that truck down. And, I wanted to go to that. Curtis Acker going to go to the high line and pretty much let the leader run on by, but he's still got Joel Munchell right there behind him, and he is making up ground quick. And we have a pit goer, and that is going to be the 43 of Christopher Alcar. Drew me a diagram.
Drew you a diagram.
That's what Captain America said. Drew me a diagram.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to see this.
We need to see this diagram. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we need to see the diagram. Please and thank you.
All right, Amanda wants to see your diagram there, Captain. Zach Stevens still riding around in the third position, and it looks like that 40 of Chase Greer. He is actually making his way around lap traffic as he is riding around in 4th. Now he is only about 3 seconds behind Zach Stevens, and it looks like he may be closing in just a little bit. So the time is slowly whittling down on the distance. So if it stays green, does Chase Greer have enough tires? Because looks like Zach Stevens has a pretty much a clear track ahead of him, so he doesn't have any lap cars that will make him burn up his tires, except for probably about 3 or 4 seconds ahead of him. Last car on the lead lap is going to be this man right here, and that is going to be the 33 of Marshall Johnson. And let's see where he is compared to the leader. Okay, so he is about 2 turns away from going a lap down. The leader is coming into turn number 3 right now. Marshall is right there coming out of 4. So not a not a lot of distance between 5th and 1st. But I want to look at, let's go back to Curtis Ecker. It looks like he has a hornet's nest of lap down trucks right there with the 69 behind him. So will these lap down trucks hold him up? The 22 is going to be right there in front of the 69, Joel Munchel. And Joel maybe looking to take a 3 wide to get around this 22. 22 going to ride the bottom lane. Oh, he's going to spin Curtis Ecker. Wow, got it.
The yellow flag is out.
And the yellow flag flies
once again.
And that is going to be, we were right there on that camera. We are going to go back and see what happened. And we're going to back it up just a little bit.
All right.
So it looks like Joel was trying to get around the 22. Maybe just oversteered it just a little bit, and the truck shot up, and Curtis Ecker was right there. Trying to get around a lap down car. I get it, but that may have been one of those times where it might have been safer to wait. But either way, I mean, they can go in, they can get some damage repaired, and see how that plays out from there.
We're going to overanalyze it, like always.
Well, pit road is going to be busy.
I wish we had screen share, Richard. So it looks like as they were getting ready to go into the turn, the 69 of Joel Munchel caught the left rear fender on Curtis Ecker's truck. And that's what caused Curtis to spin around.
Okay, so Captain America says, I'm no expert, but 69 usually doesn't work well 3 wide. Then he says, I'll consult my diagram. Jesse Singleton, he says, why is that 22 always a part of the wreck? Well, technically, he was not a part of the wreck. The wreck happened around him.
He was next to it.
He was
spectating the wreck.
Yeah, he had a very good view. Well, Steven did go in the pits, and looks like a couple cars are going to be taking their wave around. A lot of cars were down a lap. And it looks like Steven's moving up to the 2nd position. Greer going to be right there, back there in the mix in 3rd. Jared Stone, he is going to come out in the 4th position. So I'm not exactly sure of what happened to Jared Stone. He was riding in 2nd, and now he's going to be dropping down to 4th. Maybe he had a little bit of damage to repair. Billy Davison walking up to the top 5. Now he is the biggest mover of the race. But, while we have a second, time for the 47. It's time for the 47 to show out. Do we have enough time to bring one of our drivers up?
You know what? Let me look. Let me switch gears. The page track lights appear to be off, so I would say no. because the pace truck just jumped
Green
off.
flag, green flag.
Well, green flag is out, and that just answered my question as we are green flag racing. And look at that 47. He did not get the best of restart due to the fact that the 97 had control of the restarts, and he is going to fall back to second. Well, he's going to remain in second, but the 66 did get a really good jump, and he's going to overtake the third position from Chase Greer. Now, there's only 5 trucks on the lead lap, and the next truck that's going to be on the lead lap is going to be this man right here, that number 7 of Billy Davison. Billy Davison riding around in 5th. He's got a lap car of Austin Harris right there to his inside, but 99 is not going to be able to get there, so he is going to be free and clear and have a little bit of an open track in front of him before he catches any more lap traffic. There you see the 69 of Joe Munchell. He is going to be right there. Now I'm kind of curious what's going to happen when if he catches the 19.
You know, that's a good question.
But the 19 has to catch this man right here. That's going to be Mark Kincaid. Kincaid is the first truck 1 lap down. If a caution were to come out, that's the truck that Curtis has to beat to get the lucky dog position. But he's got a little bit of work to do as he has Chase Greer right in the mix of things. So Chase Greer not going to give up the position easily if the 19 can catch up to his back bumper. Now it looks like the 40 is just pretty much riding around, maybe saving those tires. He's got the 66 right there in front of him. He's using the higher line. The 66 is using the lower lane. Coming into turn number 3, they are both using different lanes. So which lane is going to be the lane of choice? And Zach Stevens right there in second. So he's got the 54 to deal with on the bottom side. Zach Stevens on the high side, and that's going to allow the 66 to catch up to the back bumper of Zach Stevens. Not a lot of laps to go as we are, closing into the 25 to go, and it's still anybody's race, but this man out right here, he is broken away 2.5 seconds ahead of Zachary Stevens and Chase Greer. Chase Greer working on the outside of the 66. This is a hornet's nest with a lap car in between them, and that's going to be the lucky dog if the caution were to come out. So he is definitely looking for that caution, but he is going to make these leaders work for it. He is just as fast, and he can race with the best of them, and he made Zach Stevens try to work for that position, but he kept him at bay. 40 and the 66 are pretty much racing it out side by side coming in to turn number 3, and it looks like the 66 is once again going to use that low lane, and the 40 got a good run off the corner, so he is going to be able to clear the 66 and take over that third position with no problems at all. But now he's got to catch that 47, which looks like he is pretty much saving his tires coming in to turn number 1, or excuse me, turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. That 40 is slowly but surely running that 47 down. And there is the caution, and that's what Mark Kincaid was looking for. Now he is going to be back on the lead lap, and it looks like the 00, the 99, and the 17 might be involved.
Yes, Nathan Lafayette, Austin Harris, and Cody Brown are all crashed according to SDK.
And that is going to be with the 99 and the 00. Looks like they got together. Let's go back and rewind with these two coming out of turn number 4. That looks like a little bit of net code there. That is not going to be a driver's fault with the net code being involved. We'll zoom in on it just to be sure, and let's back it up one more time. Yeah, I don't believe there was any contact. Even though there looked like contact, I don't believe there was. Especially... What?
I went to the caution. It usually takes you right to the crash, and it takes me someplace completely different.
I can't read that.
Oh, he just spun around and made contact with a 99.
Well, pit road is going to be busy once again, and it looks like our third and fourth drivers, actually Zach Stevens was sitting in second. Looks like he is going to dive himself into the pits along with Chase Greer, so they're going to be on fresher tires. Mark Kincaid is going to be starting in the back, and So that's going to leave Stephen Light, Jared Stone, and Billy Davison right there in front of the 47 and the 40. Miles Stevens says, all right, Zach, it's time. And that means it's time to shine. You got the fresher tires, my friend, and I believe you still have another set in the pits just in case you need them. But yes, he should have another set in the pits if he needs them. All right, let's pull him in. Mr. Zach Stevens, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy. What's up?
Man, I see you're diving in the pits to grab some of those four fresh field goods and maybe a little go-go juice. Man, how you feeling about with 21 left to go?
Feeling pretty good. Me and Chase came in for some fresh tires. Feels like that's the only way we'll have anything for the 97. I felt pretty comfortable I could get a top 3 right here, even without the tires. But we're gonna see what we got with these fresh tires.
Absolutely, you and the 40 have been pretty much battling it out, and looks like that 66 may give y'all a little bit of trouble if you catch up to him. He's been pretty much sliding right up in front of those trucks and killing your runs. But looks like you're about to go green, so I'm gonna drop you back down into your chat. I appreciate you chatting with us, and hope to talk to you after the race.
I appreciate it, man.
Green.
All right, green flag is right back out, and the 97 is going to get the jump once again with the 66. He got a pretty good restart also. But look at that number 47. He is flying. He has already made it to the third position. Now he's going to work to the bottom side and try to make it oh my goodness, and we got a caution already, and it looks like the 00 also. Oh no, that's not the right caution. Who we got? The 69 is slow, so we're going to go take a look and see what happened to the 69.
Go back.
It looks like he may have spun the tires on the restart, or maybe got a little bit of help turning around. Nope, I don't see anybody.
Let's see what happened. They went 3 wide for a second.
Yeah, they were in 3 wide on that restart. It looks like the 22 was a little bit slow, but he drops down to the apron and lets the 69 right on by. But it looks like the 69 put a little bit too much power in it, and he sent himself on spin cycle onto the inside wall, and he bounced it off. He's still rolling though. Once again, you don't have to have a pretty truck to have a fast truck here at Bristol, but he's going to dive it into the pits, and it looks like the rest of the leaders, they might be coming down a pit road, and it looks like Zach Stevens is going to be taking over the lead. Stephen Light, Jared Stone, and Billy Davison, they were pretty much sitting ducks with those fresher tires.
I cannot read some of these comments in the chat.
I cannot read some of those, Robert. That was on the Twitch side, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's actually what I was just talking about. I can't read some of these comments.
But Captain America out there on the YouTube side says, even Captain America needs a hero, and he's in the 47. That's going to be Zachary Stevens. Mitchell Stevens said, let's go 47. He's got the lead right now. This is the first lead change we've seen all night. The 97 has been dominant all night. Will that 47 have anything for the 97? I give it about a 50% chance. You didn't get that. Never mind.
I completely missed that.
97 minus 47 is what?
50.
50. 50%
Yeah.
chance?
Oh.
Now you got it. Okay. My jokes
yes.
are corny, but it entertains me.
It's all right. I mean,
High Tech Racing said this race is getting a little bit boring. Mark Stevens says, zoom, zoom, Zach. James Mandarood, he has moved up to the 10th spot. That is our sponsor of tonight's, actually, of the truck series. Once again, if you like good racing, definitely tune in to his Facebook channel. That's James Mandarood that's Mandarood Racing on the Facebook side. He'd love to have you. He loves to interact with the folks out there. So definitely go check him out on the Facebook side. Give him a like, give him a follow. Definitely a good guy. Got a lot of great merchandise. I've checked out his merchandise page. Got a lot of great sweatshirts and everything. But yeah, go give him a shout out. Tell him Richard over at SBGN sent you. Well, it looks like we're getting ready to go back green flag racing, and we don't have a lot of laps to go. We got about 14. You got the 47 and the 40 on the front row, and now that 97 is going to be held up by the 40. Let's see how well he is going to be able to get around this traffic, and the 40 is going to be riding that high line. 97 is going to be looking to the middle, not going to be able to get there this time. It looks like that's going to be the 56. Now, this is the first time we've seen the 56 up here fighting for a battle, and almost a little bit of contact between the 97 and 40, and here they come. Now, he has about 57% chance that he is going to make this pass, but the 40 is not giving up just yet. He wants the position, and he wants to keep it because he's got the 54 right there behind him. Oh, and the 40 gets the 40, and the 97 are going to go around. And oh my goodness, it is the big one here at Bristol. Wow, we have a lot of analysis to go over with that. But let's go back and take a look. And it started way before then, so let's back it up. Now, right here, it looks like the 97 did push up the track. So it looks like the 97 may have pushed up the track coming off the bottom lane. Let's zoom in on that bad boy. There we go. Hopefully that's close enough. And yes, so looks like he pushed up the track. 40 had nowhere to go. 97 gets into the 40. And that is where it all started. Mark Kincaid is going to get the worst end of the deal because he had nowhere to go. He was definitely an innocent bystander in it all, and he is going to take quite a few hits. The 66, it looks like he did make it by, but he smacked the wall, and he got a piece of Mark Kincaid, and it looks like the 17 got the 7 got a little bit of the action. 33 also, but that's unfortunate for Marshall Johnson. He was the first car one lap down, and he would have got the lucky dog. But being involved in the incident, he will not get that lucky dog. So pretty much the field is frozen right where it's at. And this man right here, Mr. Zachary Stevens, he is going to be your race leader with Curtis Ecker taking over the second position. That is a beautiful accomplishment for that SBGN number 19 of Curtis Ecker. James Mandarood has moved up to this 7th position. He is working his way up slowly but surely, staying out of those incidents, and that truck is still clean. He may have had a few scrapes on it earlier, but he did go in and get that fast repair done. Now he has Marshall Johnson right there in his way. If he can get around Marshall Johnson, he will make it up to the 6th position. Biggest mover of the race is still going to be that man right there. That is going to be Mr. Billy Davison. He is up 10 spots from where he started. Second biggest mover is going to be Mr. Curtis Ecker. We just talked about him, and he is going to be starting on the outside of that number 47. I expect nothing. What? Captain America is funny. Captain America says, analysis, 97 hit the 40 and crashed them both.
Where?
Well, man, we should bring Captain America in the booth.
Obviously.
He can be our race analysis. Come analyze this for us, Captain.
I need you to go ahead and analyze this wreck for us, sir.
Well, pace truck lights are off, and you got the 19 and 47 going to be on the front row. And look at Chase Greer. He went in. He got his fast repair. And guess what? There's only 3 trucks on the lead lap. With 5 laps to go when they go back green, it is going to be a very exciting race to the finish. If we can keep it clean and green, Zach Stevens is going to be on point. He is going to be taking the green flag this time by. Here they come out of turn number 4. Pace truck going to dive off, and we're going to go breathless for a minute. Green flag is out. Well, Zach Stevens did get a really good jump, and so did Curtis Acker. Curtis Acker working that middle line. He's going to take it down to the bottom, try to get a run off to turn number 2. He is actually sticking with that number 47, working the middle lane, and on the 47 going to be on the top line, trying to get a better run off the top, and now he put a little bit of distance between that number 19 and that 47. Now Chase Greer are going to be looking at the 19. 19 does have a little bit of damage, but the 40 is nice and clean. He saved his fast repair, and now he's looking to the inside of the 19. Is he going to be able to get there? Curtis Ecker going to be fighting right back on the outside, coming out of turn number 2, coming down the backstretch. They are going to be pretty much side by side. 40 still has the advantage with the clean truck. Oh, he's going to get sideways. Can he save it? He does, but he's got to get back up to speed. He doesn't have a lot of time because Billy Davison is going to be working his way around. Zach Stevens still making his way out front with only 2 laps to go. Can he take the green flag or the white flag before there's a white flag? This is going to be all over. You got Zach Stevens out by 1.1 seconds. Don't want to hit that wall there, Zach. This is all your race to win. Curtis Acker trying to make his way up. Chase Greer, he has got a bunch of traffic to work through, but he has nobody in sight to take a position away from him. But Zach Stevens going to be your winner. Curtis Acker going to be coming in second, and that Dunkin' Donuts number 40 of Chase Greer going to be coming in third. Billy Davison still did a great job, even though he was the first car 1 lap down. He managed to work himself up 11 positions, so he is going to be our biggest mover of the race. Congratulations for that, Billy Davison. Congratulations, Curtis Acker. Congratulations, Chase and Zach Stevens for that win. That Daytona Hydro Dip number 47, bringing it home here at the Great Coliseum, Bristol. Dale Earnhardt. Let's go, Zach. Miles Stevens saying, yeah, buddy. Yeah, he definitely doing a good job, and now he is going to be burning it down here at the Coliseum. Definitely a lot of good strategy came out of that, and was able to hold on to it. Dale Earnhardt said, good job, Billy. I'll give you a kiss after the race, too. All right. Well, we definitely got some exciting interviews coming up because those were some pretty exciting last laps. But let's go through the finishing order. If Miss Amanda, are you going to be ready for this?
Yes.
All right. Let's show those positions. There we go. Zach Stevens going to bring home the win here at Bristol. Curtis Ecker going to be up 8 positions, finishing in second. Chase Greer going to be down 1 position from where he started this race, coming in third. Billy Davison is going to be in fourth, up 11 positions from where he started. Marshall Johnson did not do a bad job here tonight. He is going to be finishing in the top 5 in the 5th position. James Manderud, he is going to be 6th. 7th is going to be Mr. Damon Nagel. That pink 86 was making it happen. Stayed up in the top 10. Great job. Jack Nudemacher going to finish up in the top 10. Also up 6 positions, finishing in 8th. 9th is going to be Mr. Lyle Mitchell. He is going to be tied with Curtis Ecker for the second biggest mover of the race, and he is going to be finishing in 9th. Nathan Lafayette is going to be finishing in the top 10. Amanda?
All right, finishing in 11th is going to be Austin Harris, and 12th is going to be Mark Kincaid. 13th is going to be Mr. Cody Brown, and finishing in 14th is going to be Christopher Alkire, followed by Jared Stone in 15th, Stephen Light in 16th, Joel Munchell in 17th, and Christopher Nice was actually race control.
All right. Well, Captain America says of Stevens Family Reunion every Tuesday night on SBGN. Ooh, got some characters out there. I love it.
I Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I believe sometimes on Sundays.
Was that Steven runs on Sundays?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Family reunion Tuesdays, and I think Wednesdays, and definitely on Sundays. So, Steven's family reunion twice a week.
All right. Well, it's time to bring up our race winners. We're going to start off with Mr. Chase Greer. And they're already in the waiting room. Look at there, look at there.
Felt like I was.
Well, we just pulled you up in the booth. You felt like you was what?
I felt like I was going to get second and I screwed up.
Well, it definitely was an exciting race, coming to the 2 laps to go. But yes, you did get a little bit loose coming out of the turn, but you did hold on to that third position. You kept that truck clean. You saved that fast repair for that right moment. But I'm going to let you talk about your race and how it went.
I was good. I got a little bit of damage on the first one, like you said. Didn't use my fast repair. I think I was 10th. Made my way back up to 3rd. I'm really glad we had that. I think it was like 40 to 50 lap long run, because then I was able to move past some people. And then after that, it was just basically trying to fight with the leaders. Steven definitely was super fast, so trying to fight with him. And then unfortunately we got together there, but used a fast repair. Felt like I had good tires there at the end. I just got loose going into 3 and couldn't save it. So good job to Zach and Curtis for first and second.
Absolutely. Well, it was definitely a very exciting race. Would you have liked to have seen it go green a little bit more? Would you think you would have had something for those leaders if you hadn't messed it up?
On the last green, yeah, if it would have been like 10 laps, I think I wouldn't have pushed as hard. I don't know, me and Zach were running pretty similar lap times in practice, so it probably would have been second for me since he was already in front. But I would have liked to at least tried, but here we are.
Well, it was definitely a good race indeed, and you were my pick for the night. You were running that America Runs on Duncan scheme, and I love it. But you finished up on the podium, so that's a good accomplishment for me, picking that number 40. But great race here tonight, and man, you can give all the shout-outs that you want to give. You definitely earned it.
Thanks to my wife who's struggling with twins up there, and thanks to you guys in here, and y'all all have a good night.
You too. All right, well, that was Mr. Chase Greer battling here at Bristol, and wife battling with the twins. Definitely has his hands full there, but always great to talk to him. Always great to bring him up in the booth and let him give those shout outs. All right, well, Miss Amanda, you ready for Curtis?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Mr. Curtis Ecker, this is Richard and Amanda up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, it's good to see you up on the podium, finishing in second. Man, we thought you were going to have a little bit of a battle with the 40, but the 40 got a little bit loose, and you were able to bring home that second place finish. Man, tell us how you're feeling. Walk us through your race.
Oh, it's definitely, we definitely had a good truck all night. Got stuck a lap down and got stuck with that wreck in the 69. Didn't get our lucky dog there, but we stayed with it, got it back, and got a very good finish. I know the day will come one of these days for that win.
Well, you definitely picked the right pit strategy, because it did put you up front. You pitted on that last caution, and the caution before the last, and got you out front, and cautions were able to keep you there. So y'all are pretty much equaled out and bringing home that second place, man. That SBGN number 19 looked good coming to the start to that checkered finish line in second.
Thank you. Definitely a good points day for sure, with the playoffs right around the corner.
Absolutely. Well, with those podium finishes, man, you can give all the shout-outs that you want to give, my friend.
Everybody that helps run Old Glory Racing League. You guys for, as always, doing an amazing broadcast, and everybody that just helps with the racing league.
Absolutely. Well, we'll let you get down there and celebrate. I'll join y'all here in just a little bit after we finish the stream, but we'll talk to you in just a little while.
All right, thank you.
Not a problem. All right, now it's time for the winner chicken dinner, and that is going to be Mr. Zach Stevens. We are going to bring him up and let him tell us about his win. Zach Stevens, this is Richard and Amanda up in the booth. You got a copy, my friend.
Yes, I do.
Well, you had a lot of people out there in the chats, pulling for that 47 Daytona Hydro Dip Chevrolet. And you know what? You did not disappoint. You had Captain America, you had Miles, you had Mark, you had Mitchell, you had everybody. You had the family definitely out there in the chat with you tonight, rooting you on. And you didn't disappoint them. You brought home that win. Man, tell us how you're feeling.
I feel really good. I love Bristol. I'm pretty stoked to win here. I just tried to keep it clean all race, take it easy, try and get some green flag laps. And that second to last caution, we came in and got some fresh tires. Was lucky enough to get up front after that with some track position and stay up there. I know the 97 was really fast. I don't know if I could have held him off, but he wouldn't have got by me easy. I would have definitely fought him for it. But he had some trouble, and we was able to keep it out in front and get the win.
Absolutely. Well, you definitely made it look very easy. You had a good restart on that last restart. Got out front quick, fast, and in a hurry. 40 was given the 19 a little bit of a challenge, but he fell back just a little bit, but he did an awesome job, saving that truck and bringing home that third. But, man, congratulations on that win.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, I would have liked to seen Chase get up there the second. We was trying to get 1 and 2, and I know before that he was making it tough for the 97 to get up there. So not really sure exactly what happened between them. I'll go back and watch it, but definitely appreciate him and all the 4 wide guys racing with us tonight and watching. Appreciate y'all. Daytona Hydro Dip for being on the car. It was a good race. I want to say hi to my mom, my uncles, and my dad watching, and all the 4 wide guys. So it was a lot of fun. I love Bristol. I'm happy to win.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to let you go down there and celebrate, and we're going to close this thing down. And if y'all are still there, we'll come join you in just a bit.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
All right, man.
All right, Amanda, what an amazing race that was. Definitely for short track racing. We had a few cautions, but it did not disappoint. The finish did not disappoint. Congratulations to all the drivers. And if we can find him, maybe we'll give a shout out to Mr. Billy Davison. He was the biggest mover of the race. And yes, we do have him. He is in Team 4 Wide, so let's bring him up and give him a little bit of a shout out. That was a major accomplishment, especially being here at a short track. Mr. Billy Davison, this is Richard and Amanda up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. You did an awesome job tonight. You were our biggest mover of the race, finishing in 4th, just outside, the top 3. But the biggest mover is definitely a pretty big accomplishment, especially with all the cautions that we had and the chaos. And we know you were involved in one of those, but you were able to keep that truck in the top 5 and keep the biggest mover.
Yeah, I was able to save a fast repair, so when that big one happened at the end, I was good to go. And with all the cars that were lapped down, I was just going to let the lap cars pass me and keep my top 5 position.
That was definitely a good strategy. Definitely worked out really well for you. But man, we wanted you to come up here and give a little bit of shout outs because, like I said, that is a pretty good accomplishment of being the biggest mover.
Yeah, I missed the last time a couple weeks ago. I was the biggest mover on one of the races, and I didn't know it, and I left. So, but yeah, just shout out to all the four wide guys and everybody here at Old Glory. Appreciate the racing. and you guys are doing what you do, and that's it.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate that shout out, and I know all those four wide and Old Glory boys and girls do also. But we'll let you get back to your team chat, and man, we will catch you later on.
All right, talk to you later.
All right. All right, Miss Amanda, you still there?
I'm still here, Richard.
Well, you got any closing comments?
I don't.
Well, what a great race it has been tonight. Like I said, we have had a few cautions, but doesn't mean they were disappointing. Next week we are going to Dega. That's where you're going to find out who your friends are. We're going to have big pack racing. We're going to have a lot of bump drafting, and we might even see the big one. That's going to be race number 10, the race just before the playoffs start, the round of 12 starts. So make sure you tune in next week and catch these girls and guys at the Super Speedway. So on behalf of myself and Amanda here at Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network, we are glad that you stopped by, spent your Tuesday evening with us, and once again, congratulations to our top three and our biggest mover of the race. But we're going to call it a night, and we hope to catch you tomorrow night, same time, same place, here at Southern Broadcast Gaming Network for the Genesis Cup Series. So, and also, Mr. Ghost Rider did not miss you. Thank you for that follow about an hour ago. So, we will catch y'all later, and until next time, y'all take care. God bless. We're out.